Good Sunday morning. Sunday morning coming down. Yeah, it's a pretty morning. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
Currently in Llano, it's 52 degrees.
High today is going to be 58, partly cloudy. Tomorrow nice, next day nice. Muy bueno. Been here a week or a little over, week and 1 day. Today's the 8th day, and that's good, because I've been living full time in my Class B RV for that length of time, and this is a Class B RV. And it's okay, guys. I got to tell you, once you get into the rhythm, the routine of the small space and how you got to do things. And I also got me a little mini pot there. I did a video. I'll show it to you. I got it at Walmart for $10. Made me a pot of beans. It's about like this, and about this high. It'll just make about a half a pound of beans. And yeah, that's enough for me for about half pound of beans. 5 meals, whatever it is, because, never mind. Anyway, what else we got here? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now just went right on by. Amazing, isn't it, how that works? And that's Romeo. Looks like he's being charged. Oh, that's his leash. Got to keep him on a leash. Crazy. He goes crazy at night. He runs, jumps all over everything, tries to get out. I don't know, man. I've never seen a dog like that before. Anyway, what else? Never worry about what you cannot change, and that's a lot. In fact, that's most of the crap you see on TV or whatever. But anyway, enough said about that. And what are we going to do this morning? Well, we're going to do comments. But my plans are right now is to stay here another couple of weeks probably. I got some appointments on Wednesday. Probably need to get me some new glasses. I'll go ahead and get that done at Walmart. Some new lenses, rather, for my glasses. And then as far as the dermatologist, don't know yet. And what else? Yeah, that's it. And then when I get back to Fort Clark Springs, I may do that wellness thing, and then I'll do all three of those once a year. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe. I don't know about the wellness thing because they say it's free, and last year free was a little over $300. You know what I mean? And I don't mind that if they do something. You know what I mean? But all I got was a little physical. They didn't even do a blood workup. You know what I mean? Well, they did one test. Anyway, what else we got here? Comments. Z Watanejo says, good times. Yeah, Buchanan Dam. Those were good times. I thought they were, as best I can recall. It's kind of like Chris Christopherson went out to Hollywood to do some movies one time. He was out there for about a year, and he can't remember any of it. I mean, that's what he said. Anyway, Ralph P says, that shed definitely has possibilities for people. Thanks, Rusty, for another tour. Everybody wants to call it a shed. I don't know why, but it could be a tiny home. I mean, it's just a little place you could make into a nice little home, in my opinion. So Buchanan Dam, Ralph P said, thanks for the ride along. I like the golf story. Yeah, golf. That little golf course there. This is on the Home Depot home. TG Wazoo. All cities and most, if not all, counties won't let you live in garden shed. Well, is that the positive comment? Is that the most positive comment you could come up with? You're probably right, but you can find a place, I promise you. In fact, what I would like to see people do when they watch that video is if they have a place that they want to sell where you can put one of those, put that in there. Say, I've got a place you can put it. How about that? Yo, wouldn't that be great? Or I've got one on my property in this county, in this state, and no problem. Help people instead of knocking them down. This is on the tiny home. Luke says, the year is 2024. This home is now $1 million. Well, I get your smart remark, but actually it's 18,300 because I just did another video of it yesterday. This is user says we got ours for 2,000. That was on the new golf cart. Well, you didn't get a new one for that. I know that. You got a used one, but that's all right. Little Kittle, I loved watching your video adventures from this spot. Oh, that was my place near Kingsland, Thorny. I remember when you had the concrete poured. Old Thorny's gotten big. I still really like this spot, so quiet and private. Glad you were able to visit. Yeah, it is. It is. Well, the biggest selling point for those 3 lots, in my opinion, is the fact that they back up to a big ranch, and that ranch is not going to be busted up for 100 years probably, because it's got children involved. No, and they've already got a piece of land, so no, it's tied up. This is on a Home Depot tiny home. RYS says this guy voiced Bill something on King of the Hill. I did, yeah, I did that. Uh, this is Diving Luck on the Home Depot for 18,000, the one I did yesterday. And listen to this really positive comment. Plus 5% sales tax, you're talking about 27,000. All right, just to show you how good this person is at math, 5% of 18,000 is 900. So that would make it $19,200 total. All right, where do you come up with 27? Then add windows, insulation, where you're going to all the negative crap. I've heard it a million times. This person's name is Diving Duck. Well, stay underwater, Duck. The world's coming after you. Anyway, user says, yeah. Oh, this is on the storage building. No question about it. That was what I just did. And, you know, those videos are very popular. I don't know why. I guess I do. Maybe people are looking for homes. But, yeah, this is on, it says, oh, could you live in a storage building? It says, heck yeah, no question about it. As a matter of fact, I got a family member looking to rent, tiny home, storage building, a shed, whatever. Put some WD-40 on those creaking doors, and we're good to go. No, I hear you. No, they had those old hinges on those doors inside that storage building. There were some doors inside. They did creak like hell. Jimmy says, good Lord, what a ripoff on the tiny Home Depot. And you think that's a deal? Yes, I do, Jimmy. I really do. That's sick. I mean, what are people more negative now than they've ever been in history, or is it just because I see these negative comments? Lewis Jackson, tiny home. Does anyone remember when Sears sold build-it-yourself kid houses for $9.95 to $5,000? No, I don't remember that one. I remember we used to get a Sears catalog in the mail about this thick once or twice a year. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Did we order stuff from Sears? Sure we did. That was the Amazon of its time, and they didn't know it. The Dogman Chronicles, still a good deal. Thanks for the update, Rusty. You're welcome. Yeah, I think it's a great deal. $18,000 for a home. Enjoy the ride along. Thank you. Good comment call. Check out his channel. That's the Dogman Chronicles. Outcast, got my popcorn ready so I can read all the negative comments. Isn't that the truth? I mean, even in the video, I say, you know, if you can't leave a positive comment, don't leave one. I mean, and it still didn't help. Yeah, no, I hear you. I got my popcorn ready too. But anyway, I also got me a pot of beans. The Baris B-A-R-I-S-A-X man, Baris X man. And then tiny home. This is on the first video. House wrap equals insulation. I don't even know if that qualifies as waterproof. Honestly, I got to tell you, man, I don't know why people are so opinionated about that house wrap. Because if you wrap your house like Saran wrap, you know, it's got to help insulate it. You know what I mean? Enough said. Efficient RVer. It says if lightning strikes twice, Rusty will be looking for another property to buy, or another RV to buy, or another car to buy, but he might do that anyway. If lightning strikes twice. Oh, I see what you mean. In other words, if that video took off, yeah, if it's not, you know, it's like the sequel to a movie. It's never as good as the original for some reason. You know what I mean? That first one was just luck. Dave Cisneros, this is advertised as a shed, not a house. No, it's called Tough Shed. I say it when I the start of the video, I say Tough Shed or something, or tiny home. That's all. You know, it says to build out for a house, I would think codes require back door, but whatever, you know. Thank you for your negative comment. James Ortiz, I saw a particle board floor that had clear epoxy poured over it. The comments, as you could imagine, were all over the place. Oh yeah, well, if it's a good idea, get ready, because people will try to drag you down real quick. Thank you, James W. Thurman. Great to visit Thorny. I do like the old place. Yeah, I do too. It was a good place, still is, you know. This is on the tiny Home Depot, the new video. D. Anderson says, I could live in there easily. I'd put a wood stove in there, a compost toilet, air fryer, mini fridge, and a few solar panels, and get one of those galvanized tubs for bathing. You didn't even mention you don't even need the toilet. Just build an outhouse and do big business outside. Yeah, or just poop in a bag and throw it in the trash. You know, there's all kind of ways. If you think, if you think, that's the key. Think. You know, not something, Nothesia on the new Home Depot thing. I really appreciate these videos. It feels like I'm talking to my Southern granddad, rest his soul, about buying this, and he is just happy I'm living my life as he would be. I hope you're doing well, and I'm doing all right. No problem. Thank you. John Jackson. This is on Buchanan Dam. Been to a few of those places myself. Remember, Partners was always a good time. Yeah, it's still open. It's open from 3 to midnight, I think. That old dance hall has been there for years. People come from all over this area to go there and dance. Anna Marie. Hi, friends and Rusty. They're forecasting a bad storm after midnight. Hail, golf by where? Where? We got some rain here, that's all. If you thought it was going to be here, it wasn't. Deborah Kennard. I haven't watched yet, but this brings back memories of my Uncle Bo and Aunt Carol Bowie, who had property there and in San Angelo. Yeah, Buchanan Dam, that's a good little tourist spot. Lake Buchanan's a big lake. I mean, it's a good, they say it's a pretty good fishing lake. I don't know. 10 Little Indians. I could, this is on the Home Depot, the new version, or the new one I did. I could easily turn that into a nice sized cabin. Thank you, a positive comment. It's sad how much the price of lumber has gone up in the last 30 years. Well, in the last 30 years, the price of turnips has gone up too. Everything goes up all the time. Why? Because it's just a natural inflation. Because, people are working, the price of the goods they're buying goes up a little bit. So the employer gives all the employees a little bit of a raise, and then their product price has to go up a little bit. And over a period of years, it goes up. Steve Libby, so much room for activities on the tiny home. Yeah, thank you for another positive comment. They're about balanced out, I guess. Miami, on the tiny home, the new one I did. Hi, Rusty. On the tiny home shed idea, I get the solar possibilities and the water collection catchment, but could you explain, please, the sewage waste, different shortcuts? Get you a composting toilet, you know what I mean? And pee in a jug or something. There's no problem with that. The composting toilets, I don't know, they're probably not very cheap, and I'm not even sure how well they work, but you can overcome that if you think about it. Look at your options. Anyway, this is P-A-R, wow, sketchy name. P-A-R-E-A-L, par, I think it's something, Paul Real Estate, I guess. Get 3 of them and put them together, or get 5, get 10. Ulium Powell, really, all the regulations aren't a problem. I didn't say they weren't a problem. I just said that you had to know what they were and deal with them. People hear what they want to hear, and they see what they want to see, And anyway, enough said. Long way around, another use for this great tough shed would be to put it on a lot with a pre-existing home where zoning allows for a guest home. Many people rent out their guest houses. You could use it as an income property. No doubt it would pay for itself fairly quickly. Now see, there's the guy thinking out of the box. Somebody using their head. Lydia Douglas. I enjoyed this one. This was on the whorehouse in Texas. Yeah, that was done in 2015. That was 8 years ago. Yeah, but there used to be a lot of politicians that would come there to that old house, but it looked like a whorehouse. Big old home, 2-story thing, and had the dormers up on the second floor. It was just, when you drove by it, you just knew what it was. And it had a big patio all the way around covered. And all politicians would come out of Austin to that place and gamble and gamble. Yeah. The Dogman Chronicles enjoyed the sanity session. Well, thank you, Jim. This is Lydia again. She's been watching some of my older videos. That was on a Beer 30 I did on the patio. S. Braswell, nice size unit, and ATTEACTIVE active. I don't know, man. Anyway, that's on the tiny home. This is Texas Peg P. It sure enough is beautiful on that drive, Rusty. Thanks for taking us along. Well, you're very welcome. We'll do 3 more here and we'll shut her down. No Way Jose. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then, and it's so good to look back home again. Not much left but the floor. Nothing lives here anymore except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. Yeah, that was Loretta Lynn. Yeah, thank you. One more here and we're done. Tide Mover says that the flooring is particle board. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. But anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the last day of the weekend and get ready for next week. You know, springtime is, you know, this is February the, 11th, I think? Yeah, February the 11th. Spring starts, say, in March. We got a few more days and we'll be into March. So anyway, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. It doesn't cost you a penny. And if you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway. What else? Yeah, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. Help you avoid gout, kidney stones, all that stuff. And then take deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. That relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Very good for you. Do that several times a day. And then stretch, you know, walk, exercise your body once or twice a day. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go. Yeah, let's have fun. Why don't we just have fun while we're here? Adios, bye-bye.